What is going on, everybody? It is Wednesday, January 15th. Your boys, Matt, Mike Devine, the DSG, the Devine Sports Gospel. We are here. We're going to talk some Pods baseball. We're going to talk some Roki Sasaki. We're just going to talk some ball. And you know why? Because we love doing it and we love having everybody in here. So shout out everybody in the chat already, man. I see some legends. We got Marco, the GOAT, Roki Samurai, legend, Brady, legend. The Beef, one of my favorite guys. If he's a Dodger, I'm jumping off the Coronado Bridge. Joe, guys, you guys are the best. And then we got the haters. Roy Estrada, get off your knees, Padres fans, and beg. Devine leading the way. Roy, great to see you too, buddy. Always a pleasure. Hey, Mies, how we living, baby?
Living well. He's been officially posted. So, this is in a year of limited movement, free agency wise. Seems like we're about to get some big news either way. And I'm just gearing up, man. I'm gearing up for happiness or heartbreak. And honestly, there's no in between. So
no in between.
I feel, listen, man, I'll be honest. I'd say right now, and maybe I'm not taking the Blue Jays serious enough. Maybe they have a legitimate chance at getting him. But right now, I'm saying it's a legit coin flip, 50-50 between us and the Dodgers. Last week, if you would have asked me, we did talk about it. I said 10% on Monday. I think I went up to 15% on Wednesday. This Monday, I said 45%. Now I'm sitting at an even coin flip. I think it's a 50-50. I'm not going to lie. Maybe 51-49 Dodgers, still leaning that way, but inching closer and closer. The longer it takes for him to choose, the better I feel about the Padres.
Same, low key, same. So my thing was, obviously last meeting was the Dodgers. I was at work yesterday. I was freaking out. I kept scrolling, hitting the bathroom, scrolling some more, and I was scared, man. I was scared a video is going to come out of him and Shohei, playing, Xbox, smiling, being like, oh, he's going to be a Dodger, 100%. Nothing came out. Dodgers keep that shit. They keep it close to, close to the belt. I think there's a legit shot he's going to be a pod. And if you were to ask me, even 3 days ago, I would have said no shot, bro. I'm all in. Obviously, I think everybody else is all in. This would be a massive generational signing. We've talked about it. We talked about it in the last episode. But I will say this, and it might just be me and how I'm feeling tonight. If Roki Sasaki isn't a Padre, we're about to make some fucking crazy moves, brother. And in the next couple months, or in the next month or so, before, spring training starts, about to be nuts. Mies, what were you about to say?
I was going to stop you. There's a question in the chat here, or a message by Kevin Pratt. I heard a fresh Roki rumor today. Let me know if you want to hear. Kevin, absolutely.
Kevin, give us all the rumors, baby.
Let us know in the chat while we're talking, and we'll focus on that one. Had Panda Express for lunch. Coincidence? All right. Come on.
I don't think
it was just.
All right.
All right.
The comments are funny, man.
MTDP, think the fact the Dodgers are trying to find more money is good for us. Sounds like that's their leverage. Dude, I'm not even lying. I think it's one of those things that Shohei Ohtani, if money's the issue, and the Beef, thank you so much for the donation. Not going to lie, the Padres took a break till 2025. Hope you had a good Christmas. Anxious for Roki, but also what's going on with King. Arbitration over a mill. Not blaming Michael King for that one. That seems like more of a team thing. Michael King should get whatever he wants at this point.
Yeah.
He's our ace. So if you have to shell out an extra milli to Michael King to make him happy and pitch another great year for the Padres, shell out the extra milli. What do we
think? Yeah, Mies, not to cut you off, but I think it's pretty simple, right? Everything right now, all the attention's on Roki. Once Roki decides, which I think is going to happen, but before Saturday, once Roki decides, it's either we just landed our guy and, we're celebrating. We're popping bottles in the Wings and Things parking lot, or we're pivoting. And the first thing to do on that list, try to get an extension done with Michael King. And if these Seidler brothers aren't doing shit, guess what? You have two of the biggest haters possible coming at your ass Monday and Wednesday nights. What? Yeah, chill. Pause.
That was crazy.
Coming for you. Coming
Crazy.
Monday and Wednesday nights, and on Twitter, X, we will be cooking these fools. We don't care. We are not the media. We are not a radio station. We are not ABC. We do not work for the Padres. If these fools don't make moves, we are going to be on their we are going to be on their case. And I hope you as fans should too, because this Padres team has the core, and Manny's not getting any younger. Xander, I guess we could throw him in there. Isn't getting any younger. Like we need to
Xander's a player.
But let's focus on Roki first. Then we'll do the pivot. And I know my guy Spacebound, appreciate you, Dodger fan, but also DSG fan. That was very nice. But we also in this episode are going to talk pivot. Because guess what? There is a legit possibility he's not a Padre. And what we need to do in that case, we're going to talk about right now. G Widdit, my guy, carne asada, horchata, and DSG.
Hey, quick. It looks like Jacob said when you said we don't work for the Padres. I'm curious, is Jacob questioning our employership or employee? Do you believe we're an employee of the Padres? Listen, we're about as unbiased when it comes to baseball as bias can be. We're the least biased guys of all time. If you see any of our tweets, any of our conversations, there's absolutely no bias towards any team in the MLB. We're a fan of baseball. It's like that Rob Lowe meme where he's wearing the hat.
Oh, bro. You see this comment from our guy Kevin? And Kevin and I have been friends on Twitter for a while, so I believe Kev. And I also believe that Preller hits the Encinitas bars a lot, because I've had multiple friends say they've seen him at Shelter and at First Street in Encinitas.
I love Kevin saying, "Shall we say?" when it comes to had drinks. What are we insinuating, Kevin? What are we insinuating? Was it not drinks? What's going on with Preller? But I love to hear this.
Prell Dog's doing a dry Jan.
Yeah, Prell Dog. Maybe a mocktail or two. Yeah. I mean, listen.
Hey, shout out Chase, man. That's very nice, bro. Hey,
dude, that's insane. Thank you.
Hey, man, Giants are making some moves too. That's why the pods need to do some stuff. We do need to do some more pods. Shelter's a sick bar, by the way, and so is First Street. Encinitas rocks.
Yeah, Ladybug's getting some shine in the background there. People in the chat are mentioning Ladybug.
She's the star of the show in this apartment.
She's a good puss. She's a good puss.
All right, my brother's best friend, college roommate, sister's boyfriend is homies with Roki. He said he's signing with the pods. I mean, if that's like a Jeff Passan notification right there, bro. We're good. Shout out Lava Flow. NC over PB. I completely agree. But that's probably because I'm older now. PB when you're 21 or with a fake, if not that I condone that, is awesome. Let's talk some baseball, though. I'm really confident. I'm really confident. And it's going to kill me if it doesn't happen. Mike, when do you think it's going to happen?
What do I think is going to happen? I'll tell you, man. I posted a tweet about it earlier. I'd love if it was like a college decision day for like the top wideout in the nation.
Yeah, let me post that tweet real quick.
Grok 2.0 really AI up. But listen, I think my hope is that he signs tomorrow. It's one of those things. It's like here's kind of an analogy that I can provide you when it comes to the Roki decision. When you take a test in high school or college, like a final, and you think to yourself, "Oh, I think I did really well on that," but you're a little nervous to check the score, and you're just trying to put off checking the score for as long as possible because the hope is still there that you did well. That's kind of where I'm at. Like, the longer it goes on, the more of a shot we have. But also, I don't necessarily want him to decide because I'm nervous that it's going to be not us. And
I'm nervous, bro.
But
also,
sad.
Mike, I also, so I'm going to show you, Mies did a great job using Grok AI, and then we're going to get to the super chats in 1 second. Marco the Ledge. Also, AI is insane.
It's insane.
It's insane. It's insane. It's only going to get crazier too. That was a good analogy too. I know people are giving you some credit. Roki Sasaki, guys, the amount of memes, content, merch that we're going to make with Roki if he signs with us would be so sick. And I know we made that video and I posted on Instagram of us begging. If he doesn't sign with the pods, fuck him. But it's not the end of the world, honestly. And you know why I say that, Mike?
Okay, I'm listening.
I'm saying it because of this. You could tell Preller had all those players in town The players are there, man. The Merrills, the Jerry Estradas, the Yu Darvish, the Manny Machados. Obviously, a lot of those guys, big contracts, they're getting older, but they give a fuck. Mike, this isn't the old Padres. This isn't the 2015, the
pre-Padres
Padres. Bro, it's a different team. It's a different culture that they're establishing. Mike Schill, all these guys. Also, baseball's a sport. 3 wildcard teams. Pods are probably not going to win the NL West with or without Roki. With or without Roki. So, all you got to do is make the playoffs. And if you make the playoffs, Ruben Niebla is cooking. You get Michael King. You don't trade Dylan Cease. You go for it this year. If not, getting Roki would be massive. But I don't think it's the end of the world. The Pods are still ranked in the top 10. We haven't made a move in fucking years, it seems like. And we're still consistently ranked a top 10 team by Vegas, by other ads.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the end of the world.
Let's throw up these super chats here.
Yeah,
we got Roki the San Diego Samurai. What up? Imagine if he signs with the Dodgers. Don't want to. Highly
Imagine
likely.
me.
Oh, imagine me. Oh, I thought you could imagine if. I was like, listen, Roki, the San Diego Samurai, we're going to be in the exact same place. You're going to have to change that username, sadly, to something else, and then we'll keep it pushing. But when it comes to if he signs with the Dodgers, it's interesting, Matt. It's like I feel like if he signs with them, how much better can their team get in a way? Like, is it really going to make that much of a difference between them winning 103 games to 105 games? They still have to win in the playoffs. They did last year.
But look at their rotation last year. The guys they pitched in the guys they pitched during the playoffs and in the World Series. They had Jack Flaherty, who ended up, I think, with a playoff ERA of like 7. Walker Buehler.
He's
like, bro, baseball is a weird ass sport. It's a weird sport. And you can get, 8 all-star pitchers and, go all in. And we haven't had a repeat champion forever, dude. It's a hard sport. So it's not a guarantee. If they get Roki, are they going to get better? Absolutely. Will he end up becoming probably an ace for them in the future? Probably.
But how much better can they get though? Like if Roki Sasaki signs with the Padres, our team probably improves by 3 wins. They're already so cracked. I don't necessarily think that they can improve by that much. Matt, go to Marco's super chat.
Yeah, sorry, Marco. Marco, shout out, man. One of our favorite guys. The roadster will be a broski.
Broski
Sasaki would be so, dude. The memes, we have so many. And guys, I'm not going to say it now because I don't want to jinx us, but I have been coming up with some nicknames if he doesn't sign with us. And I won't lie, I've workshopped them with Mies. A couple hits. I won't. You want to give one spoiler? You want to give one spoiler if we get him?
So if he doesn't, if we get him or if we don't get him? If we get him.
You have
him if we don't get. You have him if we don't get him.
If we don't get him. No,
yeah, so we got to keep those tight-lipped because you don't want to give any ammo
to come up with nicknames if we get him, because then we have 6 years of coming up with nicknames for this guy.
But then again, we also vice versa. If the Dodgers get him, we got a clean 6 years to come.
Yama Meatballs is still Yama Meatballs. I don't think will be beat.
It's podium.
I don't think Yama Meatballs will be beat. Honestly,
I'll say. Listen, the one thing that
Dodgers fans are saying Padres won't get him because of all the leaked footage, guys.
Dodgers.
Real talk. My take on the leaked footage is this: if Roki Sasaki doesn't sign with the Padres because of leaked footage, he was never signing with the Padres.
also, Matt, my take is like, there's people who are like, oh, the Dodgers are so tight-lipped, they'll never leak any data. Do they not realize there's high-rise buildings surrounding Petco Park? Like, that's how they saw this going on. They didn't see it going on because the Padres were letting a fucking field day in. Like, they didn't have, like, people in left field while he's warming up and throwing a flat ground. That's not the way it works. There's buildings that's this is crazy, Matt. So when a building is higher than another building, you have the ability to look down and see into said building. That's nuts. When you're up on a fucking hill like Dodgers Chavez Ravine and there's no buildings surrounding, oh my God, you can't peer into the building. It's not the fucking Padres.
Yeah, I mean, we were in Dodger Stadium for the NLDS. Dude, Dodger Stadium, honestly, the views there are pretty nice. I won't lie. But it's not nice. It's not Petco in the sense that we have the gas lamp and it's on the water. Dodger Stadium's views are nice. Stadium's a little old, but they're making construction. But yeah, I completely agree. There's not people, you can't necessarily sit there.
Into the stadium,
also, gotta give a shout out to GT88. Thank you. I know you are a Dodgers fan. I'm assuming from the comment. which is fine. I appreciate you watching. Never enough pitching. Dodgers need Roki bad. I wouldn't say you guys need Roki bad. You guys have like 15 starting pitchers. That being said, a lot of your pitchers get hurt. A lot of your pitchers get hurt.
The chat, Mies hates LA. Listen, guys, I don't hate LA per se. Okay. I think LA is a fraudulent town. I think that they don't understand pain, as I mentioned in the last episode. I don't think as people, they're bad people. We had a great time when we went to the Dodgers Padres playoff game. We obviously got chirped, but it was all in good fun. But obviously, if I'm choosing between look at what I'm wearing. If I'm choosing between my favorite team and I'm choosing between liking them and hating the Dodgers, it's a pretty easy decision. Like, I'm going to hate the Dodgers. I'm going to love the Padres. I don't necessarily, people are asking for a crash out. I'm calm right now.
Right now, hey, all we're going to say is we're going live the day he signs. Doesn't matter. Me and Mies don't have plans this weekend. Losers. We're going live the day he signs, and that will be either the most fun stream of all time or an all-time crash out from yours truly. So it should be fun. Mike.
Chat, Matt, in the meantime, chat, while we're going through
like
this.
A Padres employee. We're the feds, bro.
Everyone in the chat, let us know.
Hey, real quick, I got to shout out my guy, always putting in work. One of my favorite dudes that I've interacted with utilizing the DSG. If you're a San Diego baseball guy, great follow. Definitely hit him with a subscribe. That's my guy. Really good stuff, too. He really explains the game well, which I like to hear. You better get hammered on the stream.
Click on Spacebound to the Moon. This is a fair take. I'll give you this one. You don't understand the heartache of 2020 being called the 2020 Mickey Mouse ring. You know, you guys got a real one. I look like a ticket booth manager. Man, I'm getting cooked today. Good Lord. It's because of this. I keep pointing at the wrong.
It looks like a ticket book.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. You guys are
my boy getting fried.
I respect it. You guys are cooking.
Hey, I want to share something real quick, Mike. Yesterday, we actually did have Pods news. I know it's been a lot of rumors, a lot of, Sasaki watch 2025, but Southwest flight attendant's crazy. Pods signed JB Wendelken to a contract. Mike, you look at these 29 games pitched, not a great ERA, not sexy. But this dude had a 0.95 ERA in Japan over the last 2 years. Also, this dude's a big fella from Savannah, Georgia. I saw some pictures of this guy, bro. This dude's the man, bro. Look at this guy.
Yeah, he's a big fella.
He's a big fella, but look. Let's see if I can zoom in.
He's kind of got some Austin Adams vibes.
Bro, this dude's sick, bro.
Good old-fashioned country boy.
I don't know what it is about this. And I went on his Twitter. Hasn't really tweeted in a minute. But I went on his Twitter and it's also funny going on these guys' Twitters because you could tell when they became a professional baseball player because their tweets from high school and college or them at Chipotle or them tagging their friend LeBron sucks. And then you see their Twitter now and it's really honored to be playing for the Bay Star Warriors or whatever. Also, shout out my guy Liam from work. Sitting next to him at the office, Liam. I appreciate you watching, man. I know you always say it, and I actually saw your comment this time. So you're the man, Liam. Thank you, bro. This dude, hey, Preller keeps making these, kind of low-key deals. Hey, what was Chella Jerry last year? What's up, Ragav? One of my favorite guys on Twitter, too.
Jerry was a DFA that got picked up. Yeah. No, I mean, Preller makes his bread and butter on some of these guys. Suarez was a MPB guy that came over and became a star reliever for us. I feel good with, these small moves. I love that Preller takes a lot of flyers on players. There's no way. Can you stop calling me you guys are just crying, dude.
Hey, real quick, shout out to Roy, shout out you, man. You're the man. Real talk, man. We I know it's not the biggest community, but dude, we got some funny ass fools that watch our stuff, bro. We appreciate you guys, man.
You know what sucks though, chat? I'm not gonna fucking wear this thing one more time now. This is going in the rafters in my closet, back in the closet. Not gonna fucking wear it. Never dusting it off. I actually think I wore this to the Dodgers Padres game 1 of the NL. This should maybe get burned, to be honest. After that,
this dude's a big fella, bro. I'm looking at pictures of this guy right now.
Have the Padres scored a run yet? No.
Chat. We need a nickname for our guy JB. I said just Bangs, but he's a pitcher, so I don't know if that really works.
Is it kind of messed up to call him the Michelin Man?
Yeah, it's fucked up.
He's a big fella. I kind of like it.
He's a big fella, but you can't call him the Michigan Man, bro. That's crazy.
No, the Michelin Man.
Let's see. Big Country. Big Country's a classic. Big Country's a classic. JBL.
I like that. JBL's great.
Bradshaw.
We can call him the All-American American.
This guy asked how long have we been Padres fans? There's a picture of me and Mees when Mees was in the crib, and I'm rocking a Pods shirt. So I guess birth. Our parents aren't from San Diego though. They bought a house a year before I was born. So I was born and raised.
We're East Coast.
We grew up in Poway. But yeah, our dad's from Philly. Dad's from Philly and mom's from upstate New York, but dad doesn't really care too much. And my mom's a Padres fan now. So
yeah, cool. Huge Pods fan. Huge Bills fan too. Big game this weekend. Eric said he's not pulling this Pods pullover out until he's 40 at his son's 14th.
Oh, Jeff Passon's in the chat. Dodgers are signing Sasaki. Thank you, Jeff. Rancho Petasquitos, yes sir. Hey, Mees, pivot. You're AJ Preller. God forbid, guys, this is gonna be a little depressing. Let's say Friday afternoon, we all get a notification Roki Sasaki's plans to play with LA. You're AJ Preller. Pitchers and catchers report Valentine's Day. What are you doing? What's the next couple weeks?
You know, man, I'll say, in my opinion, what they should do. It sounds like a fire sale, but it's not. You have all these guys on 1-year expiring contracts, right? Robert Suarez has the opportunity to opt out. You make some small moves short term, right? You kind of flip some of those guys around, the Luis Arraez, the Dylan Cease, the Robert Suarez. You maybe make some moves to try to fill out the roster. Nobody's better at doing that than AJ Preller. You fill out the roster that way. You go out. I think you got to bring back Profar. If I'm pivoting, this is what I'm doing. It sounds hilarious because it's literally just bringing back the team from last year. I'm seeing if Ha-Seong Kim takes a 1-year prove-it deal.
Yeah.
I'm seeing if Jurickson Profar will take 2 years, $13 million a year, 26, or maybe 3 years, 30. And if that happens, then I'm going out and I'm figuring out a way to maybe trade Dylan Cease or Luis Arraez and get some return back for that. And I truthfully think if you package Dylan Cease with Robert Suarez, you can get some solid return out of that. That's 100%. An all-star reliever, all-star pitcher, finished top 5 in Cy Young or top 10.
Yeah, it's a really and I think Dylan Cease, like you had a great take. Hey, shout out my guy AAPF Swapper, man. Thank you so much. It's very nice, honestly. Appreciate the donation. I appreciate you watching. Cease's issue is the fact that he had a terrible start against the Dodgers. He had a great season, obviously through that no-hitter. Dude was nails. And when he's on, he's one of the best pitchers in baseball. You're gonna get a lot for him getting paid. What's his ARB, like 13 mil? Teams are gonna be biting at the bit. Also, G Widdit, one of my favorite guys, man. Roki me Poppy. I like that. Me Poppy instead of Sasaki's great. Carne Asada and Modelo's 100%, man. We'll be there. Rumor is Pods land Roki and then a fire sale. I don't really get that.
Solo, where'd you get that? That's why we fuck with Roman Reigns.
He said AJ is a weebo. What does weebo mean again? I know. Hopefully it's not something. Hopefully I didn't say like a slur or anything like that. I don't think it's a bad. I apologize if it's a bad word. I think it's like an anime thing. Is Vegas always right? No.
I get it. A weebo is a Western person, an American who's obsessed with Japanese culture. That's a good cook.
That was great. Man.
Roki to LA. Listen,
Roki to LA. Hey, man, we got a lot. Am I crazy? Brady? Oh, this is a good question. Brady Martin, our guy. Am I crazy for wanting to keep Arraez? You're not. You're not crazy at all. Dude, Luis Arraez last year was hurt, and he still won a batting title. Luis Arraez is and we said it before, the most polarizing player in baseball. Because you ask one baseball lifer compared to another baseball lifer. You ask the top sabermetrics guy and he's going to say he's not worth $3 million. Then you ask a baseball lifer, a guy that's played for, 20 years in the bigs back in the 90s, and he's like, my favorite player in the league is Luis Arraez. Watching Luis Arraez when he's on, he had a 240 strike, like non-strikeout streak. I love Luis Arraez, and I want to make sure there's a room for him. That being said, with where our team's at, if you want to compete this year, you might have to move him or Jake, because right now, what we really need, honestly, is we need a first baseman that can bang a little bit, bro. When was the last time we had a first baseman that can bang? Gonzalez?
Yeah.
That's a while, bro.
Yeah, that's fair.
Gonzalez. And so right now, look at our infield right now. If it's Cronenworth at max, 18 home runs, 20 home runs, maybe. Arraez, 5 home runs. Shortstop Xander with a broke fucking bum wrist, 15 home runs. So right there, that's 3 key positions that we have locked up. Obviously, Arraez is on a 1-year deal for a long time. And that's not a lot of bombs, bro. And as you saw with the fucking Dodgers, as you saw with the Yankees, 2 teams that hit a shit ton of home runs, both were in the World Series. You got to hit bombs. You got to pitch well and you got to hit bombs. That's what baseball is in 2025.
Personally, for Arraez, I think if he stayed healthy all of last year, this wouldn't even be a question. Like, I think everyone would be like, yeah, I mean, I like
Arraez. Arraez is a likable player, man.
He's a great. He seems like everyone loves him in the clubhouse. He's fun to watch hitting.
Crone's tough though too, because Crone and I'm curious in the chat what you guys think. Crone is such an interesting player. We've talked about this on the stream before. He has pretty much declined. The biggest issue with Crone is if we never gave him that extension, he is one of the best deals. And we're like, man, in arbitration right now, what's he getting? Maybe like 11 mil. And we're looking at it like, dude, Crone is a fucking steal. Maybe we should extend him. But because we gave him a fucking extension right before 2023, that, Cronenworth, the center, the hit off Vesia, might have made him $80 million, to be completely honest. And it was a clutch hit.
So listen.
It's just too many. Defense is money. That was going to be my point, and then I'll let you cook. Crone is so underrated defensively. Like, having him play first base and then watching Luis Arraez play first base, who is objectively not a good defensive player, to Crone, who is the above-average defensive player at multiple positions. Just watching the games, you could tell, man. That being said, Crone at second base is this valuable player. Crone at first base, I don't know. I'll let you cook.
No, I was just going to say, I mean, I think like the value is obviously there for Cronenworth. He makes sense to keep on the team with the contracts that are being set out, but it's like every contract that we have right now outside of Tatis is too long. So like it was just kind of the era that we were in, giving out contracts where we were just extending these guys forever, which was probably in hindsight the wrong thing. Makes it difficult to trade. If I had to choose between Crone and Arraez, like, listen, everyone loves good defense, right? Everyone loves good defense, but I want to see some fucking hits, and Arraez gets hits. Crone does not get that many hits. Sure, he hits more home runs, but he does not get that many hits. And I'm tired of seeing strikeouts. Arraez never strikes out.
The K's kill me, man.
I'm tired of seeing strikeouts.
Things I hate in life, bro.
I feel like it'd be one of those things, Matt, where if we trade a healthy Luis Arraez and he wins like a batting title hitting 360, and our leadoff hitter is, and we're in Cronenworth, it's not even between those two, but like we're playing these guys.
I wouldn't trade our averages. Torque we could probably get in May when they DFA him. Sadly, Torque has not been good for the Tigers. I don't think he's worth trading for. I do think, guys, I'm excited for a lot of reasons. If we get Roki, we're popping bottles, like I said. If we don't get Roki, though, why would I be excited? It's simple. We have a shit ton of holes. We have 6 open 40-man roster spots right now. We have a ton of holes throughout the team. Preller's about to start cooking, man. We're about to see some crazy shit. We're about to see signings. We're about to see, a bunch of crazy stuff. These streams are going to continue to be electric. Pitchers and catchers report in a month. Me and Mees are going to be in Arizona. If you're going to be at any of the spring training games, February 21st through the 23rd, hit us up. Modelo's on us. I'll probably buy the first 10 people Modelo's. If anyone else buys, then, I'll buy everybody a Modelo that says what's up. Name a team that is giving out contracts right now that aren't too long. It's the state of the game. Great point, Max.
It's a great point. I do
think it's going to change. given how some of these deals have gone down. Look at the Rendon and the Chris Bryant contracts. Paying players in their 30s is a really dangerous game. And we already have Xander, who's looking like, we could be honest, if you were to tell me the first 2 games or the first 2 years of Xander Bogaerts' Padres tenure, it's looking like it's going to be a bust of a contract, like a really bad one.
Yeah.
He could pick it up, and I will eat my words, and I really hope I do because he seems like a good guy. Manny Machado, ST legend. He's good in my book. That contract's going to be stinky, dude. Stinky. I don't like paying players this late, honestly. And you know, but that is kind of the game. Only Padres fans I like is the DSG. Respect. There's cool Padres fans everywhere. Just like there's cool Dodgers fans. A couple haters, but it's all good. Do we spend money when we get Roki? If not, why not? Only reason why we wouldn't spend money. Mike, I wonder if you agree with me. Chad, I wonder if you agree with me. Seidler brothers, if these pussies don't spend money, we're on their ass. If we get Roki and don't spend money, I'm going to be pissed. If we don't get Roki and spend money, I'm going to be livid. What about you, Mike?
Man, I mean, I was just going to say, it's like we talked about it last year or last episode. These guys have the opportunity for an offseason where even if they don't make any big moves and we get Roki Sasaki, which is all AJ Preller's doing because it's a league minimum contract, that they'll look okay for the offseason. People will kind of be off their back. I do think if they get Roki Sasaki, if we get Roki Sasaki, right, they should go fucking balls in because you get Roki Sasaki, you have prime.
Such a good the running joke that we work for the Padres is an all time, right? I would as a troll myself, I would run with that shit. Mike, keep going. Sorry.
I lost my train of thought because we were just getting cooked again.
Nah, bro. The chat's
whole
on fire today, bro.
You know, the whole Shield and the Seidler brothers, we honestly don't really know. Supposedly it's supposed to take it might take a little bit of time.
Year plus, honestly. That's where these things in history have taken. Talking about Shield, we're gonna end this episode in about 2 or 3 minutes too, just because we gotta eat dinner and do the stuff like that. But we, like I said, DSG, and we have an announcement after the Shield thing too. But we will be going live the day Roki signs, either with us, Dodgers, Blue Jays, wherever. Shield posts this. This is why, bro, the Seidler brothers don't even exist. They don't even exist. Still, they've been in ownership for however many months now, and we still have not even seen a picture or heard a statement. Shield Seidler, she doesn't need to tweet this. Why does she tweet this? She loves the Pods, man. She obviously loved Peter to death, and she loves her family. And, bro, she does these kind of posts. Imagine having an owner. It's similar to Steve Cohen with the Mets. I love when I see Steve Cohen post shit. I love when people who buy sports teams or own a sports team invest in their product, really care about winning. That's all you can ask for as a fan. Shield Seidler, that's why I ride with her. I don't care about any of the other bullshit. I've always liked Shield Seidler. I've always loved Peter. I feel like when I think about Peter, I think about Shield. She was always with him. But this is the kind of shit I want in an owner. That's why we're Team Shield. We're not going to stop being Team Shield, regardless of what happens. But we're going to announce real quick. DSG gives the best reports possible. Hey, appreciate you, man. DSG minority stake. Yeah.
Dude, I would that would be the dream.
Matt pushing hard for that.
Dude, this bit's gonna crush that we're employees.
The employees of the team.
Bro, I wish. Run me a check, dude.
Hey, bro. Well, dude, I'll dip in a second if the Pods want to hire us. Imagine me on LinkedIn. We update our LinkedIn. It's like Padres Glazer 1, Padres Glazer 2. Yo, dude, what's your job? Yeah, I make like $85K.
Padres fluffer.
What do you do? It's like, I just pretty much glaze the Pods. Guys, before we end this episode, make sure you like, subscribe, do all that stuff. It actually helps us out a lot. I appreciate that. Let me check the star chats, and then I'm going to call it a net.
I'm getting fucking fried at the end of this chat, dude.
Roki Samurai, one of our favorite guys, man. Love the confidence, Matt. Hell yeah. Why not, man? Hey, life's too short to not be confident. Go Pods. Sick Papa Pete shirt. Yes. I wish I knew who. I think it's Friars Till We Die made it, and they're awesome. People still want to see the fiance. I swear she's real. She's just behind us right now. Last but not least, guys, before we call this an app, tomorrow we actually got our first big sponsorship. It's with a really awesome ranch called Hook and Cleaver Ranch. It is, shout out Roki 15. Wow.
Yeah,
go follow me, chat. Yeah, hit him up.
Go give Roki the San Diego follow before he joins the squad.
So Hook and Cleaver Ranch, we're partnering with them. Best Wagyu beef in the game. They sent us a bunch of their Super Bowl bundle. It was awesome. I made my fiance steak. Mies is picking up his steak soon. Awesome stuff. Tomorrow we're doing a giveaway on our Instagram, so make sure to follow us on your Instagram. We're giving away a Super Bowl bundle, so you pretty much get a free, $200 worth of meat. Pause. And you get. We're also doing a giveaway of Jackson Merrill jersey. So if you want a Jackson Merrill jersey, you want Hook and Cleaver, it's gonna be awesome, dude. The meat's really good. Use promo code DSG20 if you do want to buy it. I really highly recommend it. Would mean a lot to us if you like meat. Pause.
Go get you some meat. Pause.
Hey, but we are doing that Jackson Merrill giveaway tomorrow too. So all you got to do for the giveaway, we'll post about it. But follow us, follow Hook and Cleaver, and tag a couple buddies, and we'll announce that over the weekend. But hey, man,
go get you some premium. Go get you some premium beef, man. Go get you some premium beef.
Yo. This episode was sick. The vibes are high. Hopefully, the next time we're streaming Roki's pod.
The vibes are high. The vibes are very high right now.
Hopefully,
almost too high. So I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna have to go listen to some sad music right now as I walk to the gym.
You gotta ride the way. Hey, don't fear the heater. One of our favorite.
Oh wow,
Western. Hey, let's go Dodgers. Hey, let's go $5.
Yeah, right. Hey, you say whatever you want if you're gonna donate. I appreciate that. That's
real talk though. Hey, even the Dodgers, Giants. Hey, whatever team you support, if you're in here and you rock with us, we really appreciate it, man. We love doing this stuff, and we appreciate everybody for watching today. Hope everybody has a great rest of your Wednesday. Enjoy the night. And we'll be back streaming whenever Roki signs. And if he doesn't sign till Monday, we'll talk to you Monday. Later, guys.